Today we're going to play with a stamp set that I have called the Bee's Knees. It's this set. It has the little honeycomb and all the little bee and everything, and this is what we're going to work with today. And I thought this would be fun to do something Christmassy with that little bee, so let's get started. First things first, I'm going to stamp the bee. So I'll move this away. I'm going to use some white paper. I'll stand up. I'm tired of sitting. Okay. White paper and some Memento, because I may color. I don't know. I'm going to use some Memento ink. And I have my stamps. I'll have to show you guys how I've done this, but I have my stamps stuck on the wall in a little flat spot, but I'll show you how I did that. If you're interested, let me know. But anyway, and mine are so dirty because I'm like not the queen of cleaning stamps. So I'm going to get my bee inked up really good, and I'm going to stamp them down here in this corner so I don't waste too much paper. There we go. And I'm going to cut him out. I'm going to let him dry for a second. And I'm going to get out from my market markers this here yellow marker. And this one is Yellow Blaze. And I'm going to come down here and just carefully, just blotting, just going to blot his belly. I don't want to really smear anything, so I don't mind if it's not perfectly covered. Just cover his little belly like this. And I'm going to go ahead and do his face yellow. I haven't done that yet with this one. Have a little idea about that. Okay, so I got his face yellow. I told you guys that I sometimes keep these makeup kits when I get them from, like, I'm going to show you like this. This one's actually from Estee Lauder, believe it or not. But sometimes I get them for like free gifts or whatever. And I like to use the eyeshadow color sometimes as cheek blush. Let me see if I can find a good color to do that with. Because I want to blush up the cheekies on this little guy. And I'm going to use an eraser and stick it into this pink. Then rub there. And rub here. Because I want it to be kind of a wintry bee, if there is a such thing. And if you have one of these that's a blusher, you know, these are eyeshadows, so I didn't get a really, really pink. See if we can get you to see that. But I got some little cheeks colored in right there. Do a little more right here. And then I'm going to use my silver Pentel Sunburst Metallic pen. And I'm going to color in these wings with it. Just to give it a little metallic-y look. You might want to go around the edges and color so that you don't look like you've gotten out of the lines of the black very bad. So go ahead and kind of outline the edge and then circle your way around the inside. You know, I just don't do loose glitter, but I've seen Sheila from She's a Sassy Lady do these with really cute glitter and using glossy accents, and that seems to hold the glitter down really good. So if you wanted to try that, that'd be fine. I think it looks good to have a little texture in those wings. Now I want to show you something I did. I totally mucked this up. See how the silver goes over the middle? So I'm going to take this marker and I'm just going to clean that up a little bit. Just carefully. If you were really good, you could probably take the stamp and re-stamp over it, but I'm not going to be that anal about it. Okay. Let's cut this guy out. Now, because of all the little intricate cuts that I did here, I don't say this is a mass-producing card. I think this is a card you do for somebody that collected bees or loved bees or something like that. But don't mass-produce it. It'll take too long. Okay, a couple more things I want to do. This is super easy, okay? I'm going to take a strip of this. This is from my scrap box. And I'm going to put it on the head here and see if I think it's... get it where I think it's wide enough. And I think that's about wide enough. And now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go from this corner to this corner. Kind of to the middle. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here. Just cutting a triangle. Much like that. Okay? I think it's a little wide, so I'm going to trim it down a little bit. This is just playing around. If you had like some little stickers that were already little Santa hats. That would be super cute. I'm going to use this as a Santa hat on this little girl to make her, or guy, whichever one you want him to be, or her to be. I'm going to make it a Santa hat. And I have this little cotton ball. It comes from this trim I got from Michael's a couple years ago. So I'm going to use that little cotton ball dude. And I'm going to glue it to the top. Just going to put some Tombow there, sit this on it, and just sit that aside while I'm working on the rest of the card. And I got to thinking it might be cute on this little guy to put some silver in the center of his stinger, so he looks a little fancy for the holidays, like his stinger's a little shiny. Okay. And the last thing is some glittery eyeballs. I love these glitter pins. This is a jelly roll from Sakura. Love it. And we're going to work on the card front. I'm through with the glitter for now, unless I decide to use it somewhere. I'm going to save this because I have an idea for it. And what I've done is I've cut a white A2 size base. So this one is 8.5 by 5.5, and when you fold it, it'll be 4 1/4 wide. So I'm going to use that for my card base. And then I've cut this piece at 4 by 5 1/4, and then this piece is 3/4 by 5. Okay, but this piece I'm going to emboss. So let me get the Cuttlebug out. All right, I'm going to use my honeycomb folder from Provo Crap from Cuttlebug, and put this inside. This will go this way. That'll be nice because I know it'll be lined up correctly. Let's remove that. I love that shape to go with that bee. I love that honeycomb with it. It's so cute. Now I have this little strip of black that I cut, and I have this little honeycomb embossing folder from Cuttlebug. This one's the honeycomb, but it is only 1 1/4 inch wide. So I'm going to emboss it as well. So here is that. This is super cute. This little tiny embossing folder holds it tight. Look at how cute that is right there. And I did it a little longer than I needed because I'm going to trim it off in a second. Alright, so I'm going to bring this back over, and I'm going to decide how long, because I can do it this way or this way. I think I'm going to go this way. I kind of like it this way. So I'm going to trim this off. That is super cute. That even looks like tire tracks, like tire tread. If you wanted to do like a kid's NASCAR or something like that, that's cute. I may have to do that. Okay, let's bring this back over. And let's decide. We're going to do any ribbon? I don't know. I kind of want that hat to really pop, so I'm going to start with that. But I want to do a sentiment at the top. And I'm actually going to do 2 sets today. I'm going to use 2 different sets. I'm going to use Critter Christmas. And, ooh, I can't decide. I'm going to use Critter Christmas and that other one. And I'm going to use this sentiment right here, I Believe. And I'm going to use one of these spellbinders for my, I'm going to use 2 of these, I do believe. Yep, it may change the way we do things, but I'm going to do that. Okay, so I've cut these out. Peel this guy off. Pop this guy out. So pretty. I like the way those cut. They're so nice. Can I tell you, this is the first time I've ever used these? Ever. And you know what I'm going to do? I've seen this done before. I'm going to ink this like I've seen done. And to do that, I'm going to put it back down on here so it stays in place. And I am going to use one of these little daubers and just kind of do it like that. Oh, that is so cute. It gives it like multiple colors. I like it. Okay, now it's time to stamp our sentiment. And today I'll be using I Believe from Critter Christmas. Get it good and inked up because I wanted to show through that inking I did. I'm going to put it on. Now, if you wanted to, you could cut the eye and move things around, but I think that's cute. I like to use Tombow when I'm putting paper to glitter paper because I think it holds it better. Alright, I'm going to push that down this way. And set that aside for a bit. Let's see how our hat is doing. Looks cute. Let's bring our little guy over. And I'm going to put just a little glue right here on him, just to hold that little hat in place. Have a little crooked on his head. Cute. Now if you had some of that snow, the white snow, that'd be so cute. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this piece is I'm going to trim it to fit this way. Just like that. I'm going to adhere it straight down to the piece. Like so. And then I'm going to adhere this down. To here. I love this pop of yellow with this black border. Love it. Okay, let me score my card. I just think this is a cute way to use your sentiments, even though they may not be, you know, for Christmas, or use your image stamps that may not be specifically for Christmas. I think this is a cute way to do it. Then I'm going to use some of these foam dealies. Put some on the back of the bee here. You don't even have to use these foam pieces if you're going to mail them and you're concerned about that. You don't have to, but I think they're cute. I'm going to center this kind of to the top, like so. Oops. Then I'm going to take this little bee. Nope, I want to add something. Using that same glitter cardstock and my 2-inch scallop punch, I'm going to adhere the bee to that. I think he'll pop better. And then Tombow. And we're almost done with this one. I'll glue you here, little guy. I think putting the red really helps because it makes it look more Christmassy. And lastly, I have some silver stickles. And because I use it on the wing there, the silver on the wing, I'm going to run silver along the hat brim. Like so. Then I'm going to come up here and pretend like these are brads. If you hold your stickles straight up and down and kind of squeeze a bead out, you want your bead to be a little larger than you really want it, because I found as they dry, they shrink. So there's 2 brads. And then I might polka dot the wings a little bit. And hit the tail. And then the last thing I'm going to do is on the inside of the card, I'm going to decorate the inside as well. Okay, so for the inside of the card, I've done another mat to match this front mat and one to match the inside, but I'm not going to emboss it because I want to have a place to write on this one, but I am going to stamp it. Okay, and using Critter Christmas, I'm going to use Be Merry this time for the inside. I think that'll be cute. I think I'm going to put it in here at the bottom. There's Be Merry. Then I'll attach this to the inside. I just love those colors, how they pop. But there you go. That's making a Christmas card without Christmas things. So, hope you enjoyed that, and Merry Christmas, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.